Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy this breakfast smoothie recipe. I'm making breakfast smoothie, y'all. To all my new people, my name is Jetty's Finest. Obviously, I love breakfast smoothies. Guys, the reason why I felt like doing a breakfast smoothie, actually because my mom, she just started having breakfast smoothies, and she said like she's not sure what to put in them. And honestly, I don't eat breakfast as much as I used to because I don't eat eggs anymore. I don't eat chicken products. I was using quail eggs, and they were good. The only thing about that is the protein was so high that my stomach wasn't able to really tolerate them in a breakfast form, like as an omelet or a breakfast. I was able to at first, but after a while I wasn't able to, and that is not for everybody. My husband, he can have quail eggs for breakfast. So I'm not gonna lie, I was so jealous. Like, I miss breakfast eggs. You guys, I ate so many eggs for breakfast, it's not even funny. So, especially when we were in Kenya, like there was no breakfast without eggs. I'm sure we ate an unusual amount of eggs to the locals there. Yeah, seriously. So anyways, I just figured this would be a good video because sometimes it seems complicated on how to make a really good breakfast smoothie. So I figured it'd be fun for me to show you how I have breakfast smoothies. And honestly, there are so many days I just skip breakfast and I just have a breakfast smoothie, especially when I get up in the morning and I'm getting ready to go have a workout. And I don't know, I get bored with oatmeal and yogurt sometimes. I had parfaits yesterday, homemade parfaits. I've been kind of getting into that lately, and that has been so yummy. But today I'm just like, I'm ready for a breakfast smoothie. All right, you guys, let's get right into it. First, I want to show you what I have. I get those from Sprouts. I have blueberries. I get those from Walmart. I have a mixture of mango fruits. I get those from H-E-B. I like to buy the big bags because I don't have to buy them as often. These are actually fresh cut pineapples. I have more fresh cut fruit in the refrigerator. This is honey. I prefer agave, but today I only have a honey. I love to use the coconut almond milk by Khalifa. And oats, regular dry oatmeal oats. Today I have those. Use quick oats, everybody. I am taking maca powder. Sometimes I have other herbs that I throw in. Also use a spoon of peanut butter, any type of butter. I use wheat germ also for health purposes, and chia seeds. They're really good for you. You don't have to add any of that stuff, but that's just additional things that I add. You can really just add the fruits. Also, I add a little flaxseed. And those additional things are just for my health. And I'm going to go ahead and get this going. I prefer to buy the big bags because they last so much longer. And I don't really measure how much fruit I put in, but you can notice that I'm going to fill it up halfway. I am going to use the blueberries I got from Walmart. These are not too pricey, but I also like to use these as well. I prefer frozen fruit, even though fresh fruit is great. But with frozen fruit, you don't have to add the additional ice, which really just waters down your smoothie. These fruits here in this bag, after I cut these open, I realized they had a nice little Ziploc feature on the front. I was so bummed. I forgot. I haven't bought these in a while. So anyways, just keep in mind you might have Ziploc options on these big bags of fruits, because it's better. And as you can see, it's messy because I have an extra hole. Pay closer attention than I did. Anyways, go ahead and just put a little bit of everything. If you want a variety, you can honestly just use one and fill it up halfway.
I love the mixed berries because it gives it such a sweet taste. And you're getting so many different type of fruit nutrition. Also, I wanted you to see that I use 1 cup of oats. You can honestly use a half a cup of oats if you're trying to watch your weight, but it's good to add the oats in because they really help with weight. Wait, what the heck? It's good to add the oats in because they are very filling. Not it helps with weight gain. What the heck? Well, no, if you're trying to watch your weight and you don't want as many calories because they have quite a bit of calories, but not too much. I'm just going to throw in a few of these pineapple chunks. I love pineapple flavor in my fruit smoothie. And don't forget about the bananas. Bananas really give your fruit smoothie a creamy texture, so it's nice to add that in. I just like to add 1 at most. You can chop it up or you can just break it in half and chuck it in. Boom. I tore it in a couple pieces. It's good for my blender. It's not as sharp. And also 1 cup of milk. I don't always measure, but I want to show you that when your blender is basically, mine is almost filled to the top, you're going to need at least 2 cups of milk. But if it's only halfway full, you're only going to need 1 cup of milk. And the amount that I'm making is enough for 2 people. So keep that in mind when you're making your breakfast smoothie. I just like to dash in whatever it is that I'm using. You know, I just sprinkle in wheat germ. That's like a teaspoon. This is maca powder. And that's like a teaspoon. I'm almost out of it, so I just figured what the heck. But I have a little left, surprisingly. And I'm just going to sprinkle in some chia seeds. And voila. You have a breakfast smoothie, you guys. I am just grabbing out a tablespoon, as you can see. And I'm just going to get 1 spoon of peanut butter. That is it on the peanut butter tip. Just go ahead and stir it if it's not mixing well. I just want to show you that if I do have to stir it, I prefer to use a spoon. Try not to jab it down to the bottom. You really only need to put it towards the top. Give it a good little stir, and you'll see even with the quantity that I use, I don't need more milk. Also, don't forget to add my flaxseed. Almost forgot my flaxseed, you guys. Don't forget to add your flaxseed. Okay, maybe you're not using that, but anyways, just go ahead and blend it until it is nice and smooth. Until you have a nice smooth consistency.
Alright guys, there you have it. That is my breakfast smoothie for today. Sometimes it varies based on what fruit I have. Sometimes after the bananas start to spoil, I freeze those. Yeah, I use the frozen bananas. I like to use those too. So I'm gonna have my breakfast. It's perfecto mundo. Sometimes I'll taste it and it's not sweet enough. I'll just dump it back in there, pour some more agave in it or honey. I usually use agave when I'm out right now, so I use honey when I'm out of agave. And hey, it's the second best thing. So you guys, thank you so much for watching. This is your girl Jetty. Like and subscribe. Leave me comments below. Do you have breakfast smoothies? Is there something that you put in your smoothie that I don't? Let me know. This is what I usually do when I'm having a quick day. I just throw all my fruits in there. Sometimes I don't really measure my milk because I have an idea, but I just wanted to show you that at most, even when it seems like your blender is full and not really moving, you're only gonna need 2 cups of milk at most. And honestly, if you use a little bit less fruit, you can need less milk. This quantity that I made is enough for 2 people. Seriously, that is a lot of breakfast smoothie, and that is, I mean, but if you're really, really hungry and you're not used to using a breakfast smoothie as a meal replacement, you may want to have 2 cups of milk and that much fruit, and you'll be so full. You'll be satisfied. You will notice, well, I don't usually get hungry at least for a few hours. So you guys, thanks again, and I'm out.